Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a 2K21 video, and today I'm going to be starting up the No Money Spent series. Now, one thing I must say is when I originally got 2K, I thought I was just going to play No Money Spent, chill, and not make videos on it, but I decided why not just go ahead and make videos on it. So I already have my team sort of built up the way I like it. If you guys are wondering why I have VC, I ordered the $100 edition. I think it was like the Mamba edition or whatever it was called. And you got 100k VC. I ripped through some of the packs in the store. I believe I went through the Season Tip-Off East. Didn't really pull anything out of those, but I definitely have been enjoying 2K so far. I will show you guys my lineup, all the progress I have made. Currently, I have three lineups right now. This is my limited lineup, my main lineup, and my domination lineup. But the lineup I have been running, the main lineup, the best cards that I own. I got Maurice Cheeks at the point guard, Kobe at the 2, Jamario Moon at the 3, Ben Simmons at the 4, and Rick Smith at the 5. And then off the bench, we got Gus Williams, Klay Thompson, Carmelo Anthony, John Isaac, Nicholas Claxton, and then we got Avery Bradley, Damian Lillard, and Zion Williamson. Kind of just rounding out the main team. This is what I've been really running with online and stuff, and I've been enjoying. And then we got the limited team. Obviously, if you guys don't know what limited is a brand new game mode this year where it's like weekend league for 2K pretty much. You just have to win a bunch, and at the end of the game that you win, you have like a choice between 3 rewards. You get to see 2 of them. No, you get to see 1 of them, and then there's 2 on the side. You don't know what they are, and you want to get a ring from that. And if you collect all the rings, you get Ralph Sampson, the pink diamond reward. You also get like tokens, packs, MT out of this. It's pretty good. I've played about 5 games, and I've won about 4 of them, I think. So I've been doing pretty good there. And then obviously we got Triple Threat Online back this year. I haven't played much of this. As you guys can see, I'm 0-1 in this part that I've done so far. Haven't really noticed the rewards coming out of that. And then we got Myteam Unlimited. I played one of these so far. It's weird this year. I don't understand how Myteam Unlimited works. I've heard you have to win like 50 games because you have to like level up into different tiers. I guess right now I'm in the silver tier, and you have to like level up until you get to like the correct tier to be able to get the pink diamond Paul Pierce. Not sure how that works. And then we still got Triple Threat Offline, which I've been grinding. I'm up to 20 wins in this. Kind of just been putting in the work here, evoing cards while doing this, and just playing the game. And then we have challenges. The only real challenge we have is signature challenges. You get a free Hall of Fame badge and a free diamond shoe out of that. I completed that. Domination wise, I have done 3 challenges so far: 76ers, Nets, and Knicks. Looking good there. Pretty much just I'm gonna try and complete domination within the next month, probably is when I'm gonna try and complete it. We still got freestyle, obviously. And then on the home page, we have the community hub. I believe you get a free token here if you complete the the locker code. And then right here is the level up. I know this is new to 2K this year. You earn XP and you level up at different rewards. I'm currently level 16, so I just got the league center pack. These things, it's hard to explain. I might try and save up until I get one for next episode, which will be level 22. That'll be tough to get. But the way it works is it's like I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to not pronounce it. I don't know how to say it. So what you do is you start off with a board. It's 9 flipped over like cards, I guess you can say, and you have like 3 picks. And you continue picking cards. Like some you'll get 100 MT, but you'll get another pick. So you'll be, since you used 1 pick, you'll be down to 2, but you got your pick back by that card. So you continue doing that, and then let's say you get to move up to the next board. That's a card you can get from there. You move up to the next board, and the next board is like a 9 or 9x9 or 7x7 board. And you need to keep moving up the boards until you get, I believe it's a 95 pink diamond Bob Lanier. So nice little card that you can pull right there. And then once you get to level 40, in the leveling up, once you get it to level 40, you get Steph Curry. Like I said, I'm level 16 right now, so I'm looking pretty good there. Packs wise, we did get the season tip-off packs. We got all these cards: Hakeem, Mitch Richmond, Sean Marion, Karl Malone. Bunch of good cards there. And then right here we got Larry Bird, Allen Houston, Derrick Rose, Richard Jefferson, Bill Laimbeer. A bunch of good cards. And then obviously just the basic league packs right here, nothing super special. And then we got the token market right now. I did max out the emerald board. There are 5 cards left. I don't really like any of these cards, so I didn't take them. I must say Brian Russell is definitely the best token market card right now. Definitely gonna try and get him. I'm 2 tokens off right now. And then auction wise, nothing special, just a bunch of silvers on my auctions that I need to sell. And pretty much other than that, we look at my evos. Mello, I am struggling. Like, if you guys did not know this year, making 3-pointers is really hard. Making shooting in general is just really hard this year, so I've been struggling there. Kobe, I've been getting pretty decently high with. As you guys can see, I got 2 3-pointers with him. I got 13 steals, 250 points, 88 assists. Nicholas Claxton, I already got him evo. There was like 50 points and like 8 blocks, I believe, so that was pretty easy. And then we got Shake Milton. I got his 50 points, but I can't get those 3-pointers, man. Like I said, it's so hard to make the 3-pointers, especially with the offline being so much better this year. It's a struggle, man. And then we got Kevin Knox. I was literally about to finish evo him in a triple threat offline game, but I decided to record this video first. But we're gonna go ahead and get him evoed up, and he should, I don't know if he's gonna fit on my team. I don't want him over Isaac. I don't want him over Melo, I don't think. So I don't think he really fits on the team. I guess I could put him over Bradley as my 11th man. But other than that, I don't really see him fitting. And he doesn't fit on my limited team anyway, because he did not make the playoffs. Oh, yeah. And another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this when talking about limited. There are specifications that you can have on your team every weekend. So this week, you can only have 1 Ruby or better player. And all the players that you have on your team must have made the playoffs. So that's pretty cool. And then no free agent cards were allowed in there as well, because you could run like 96 Dame Lillard. And then there's also the item exchange. I've been kind of working on getting this James Silas by just putting in cards when I get them. As you guys can see, you can throw in, you need 2 rubies, 5 sapphires, 8 Spurs players of any color, and 10 bronzes. Now this James Silas card is actually pretty good. I threw in my sapphires just from like pulling some packs. You have to have original owned bronze players. Like, I kind of honestly want to throw this Elise Johnson in here, which I probably will do. And then Spurs players, they're expensive right now, so it's kind of hard to get them. I've pulled like 2 Patty Mills, that's why those are there. But I plan on getting that James Silas on the team. And then Pink Diamond Bob Cousy, I've heard this card isn't really that good, so I'm not going to go after it. And then you got Diamond Shoe, Deluxe League Pack, Diamond Contract, and a Hall of Fame badge. You kind of just throw in lower versions of every one of those cards. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much kind of an overview of what 2K21 is, how it works, how I've been playing it. Now, like I said, I've put in a bunch of work. I have 20 wins in triple threat offline, which I'm not exactly sure. I kind of want to see the community hub. The largest auction house sale today was 100K. Last 7 days was George Hill. Alright, good to know. And most cards evolved yesterday was BB and Scrubble. Most cards evolved total. I kind of want to see, would I be up there for triple threat offline? Probably not. We'll see if we can. Most items pulled today, 10. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Most starts of domination somebody has 216. That's crazy. Most single player challenge wins yesterday. I guess no one won any yesterday. I mean, I won a single player. Most wins in triple threat online yesterday, and most wins in triple threat online in the last 7 days. That dude has 188 in online already. That's crazy. And then most wins in triple threat single player yesterday was that dude, and then most 240 already someone has. That's crazy. And he's only level 6. Oh, it's Denver. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Of course it's Denver. Is 240 the max? I believe it maxes out before 240. No, it doesn't. Alright, it maxes out at 300. Alright. Yeah, you get the Diamond JaVale McGee out of there. Oh my, dude. Denver really puts in the grind. If you guys don't know who Denver Struck is, he's another 2K YouTuber. Make sure to check him out. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much an overview. My team's looking really good. Like I said, I've put in the work. I've been enjoying the game a lot. Like I said, shooting is really hard in this game, so I've been really using back cuts and running plays to get to the rim is really the meta right now. I do have a gameplay, so I guess pretty much all I'm going to do is show off this gameplay. I guess what I'll do is just kind of talk over the gameplay and just kind of talk about what happened, I guess. Alright guys, this is the gameplay that I did have. This is not me live playing the game. This is just a little recording of the gameplay I have. It's not cut down, so I'm probably going to make some cuts here and there in the boring parts of the game. But my team, obviously looking very good. His team is Dame, Kobe, James Posey, Kevin Garnett, and John Konchak. Not a bad team at all. I mean, I don't really like that Kevin Garnett card, but still not a very bad team at all. Decent enough. So it was a pretty good matchup, but let's get right into the game. Alright, as you guys can see, starting at the tip-off, we ended up winning the tip-off. Right here, my controller was kind of bugging out when I had Ben Simmons. Actually, it must have been in a few possessions, but we got Rick Smits on the easy basket right there to start off. Not too bad. Coming out on defense, I know it seems like I'm just paint sitting with Rick Smits, which I'm not going to deny is what I did, but that is how you play defense in this game, because on-ball defense is just impossible to play if you're playing up against the right player, because they can just send backdoor cuts past your big man in the middle and your team cannot do anything about it. So you have to pretty much use a big man. As you guys can see there, I kind of choked the jump right there. But coming out on offense right here, I wasn't really into running a player right there. I accidentally pressed that. But I was trying to get to the hoop with Ben Simmons. My controller kind of bugged out there. That's what I was talking about at the beginning. Couldn't really do much with Ben Simmons right here. Trying to get a move on Kevin Garnett. Giving it up to Jamario Moon. Nothing really working out. I gave it out to Kobe. Sending Ben Simmons at the rim. He's open. Easy little finish for Ben Simmons inside. Ben Simmons is probably a top 3 card in this game. Just because, like, not a lot of people are able to shoot at this point. Obviously, I've heard that the shooting is getting better, which is good to know, because I'm starting to get used to the meter a little bit using the stick. I'm still not perfect with it at all, and I still cannot shoot well. I believe I used the stick in this game, so you guys will see. It's pretty hard to shoot with the stick in this game, but I'm starting to get used to it. I'm good with it on layups. I'm not great with the shooting. I'm not very consistent with it, but I still can do it. I believe my opponent was doing settings right here, but I know shooting is getting better, but until it does, Ben Simmons is a 6'10" guy who has 84 speed. He's insane, and right there he gets another little easy bucket with the center. So we were kind of struggling defensively, but we were putting up offensive points as well, so I wasn't extremely worried. But on this possession, I don't exactly remember what I do. I set a screen with Rick Smits. We get a nice easy lane with Maurice Cheeks right to the rim, and a nice little finish right there. Good play right there by Maurice Cheeks. On this possession, I'm not exactly sure what he did. It looks like he goes up with Dame. We get the nice little rebound with Rick Smits. We're pushing the floor. That's another way I found success in this game, is really just trying to get to the rim on the fast break right there. As you guys can see, Ben Simmons with a nice little hop step finish. He's really good, man. One thing I noticed this game, as my opponent misses the layup right there, is he was taking a lot of shots while using the square button. Another thing I've noticed, as Ben Simmons gets another nice finish. Ben Simmons was going off at the beginning of this game. I did forget that. But using the X/square button to shoot this year is just impossible, man. The green window is so small. Whites never go in. At least with this, it takes a lot longer to get used to the stick for sure, as a whole bunch of turnovers just happen right there, and he gets sent to the free throw line with an and one. But like I said, shooting with the stick is a lot harder to get used to, but it's so much better in the long run. Once you get used to it, it's so much easier to use. Like I said, I'm still getting used to it, but I feel like I'm not too bad with it. As you guys can see, he's using the button. For free throws, the button's fine. There's no problem. He's using the button, but using it on, like, 3-pointers, whites don't go in, pretty much. Like, maybe with, like, Klay Thompson, Mitch Richmond, the guys who really know how to shoot the basketball, those, they go in for them, as I get blocked going up with Ben Simmons. But shooting-wise, unless it's a very, very well-known good shooter like Larry Bird, it's not going to go in, as Ben Simmons gets the easy dunk on the drive. Ben Simmons, 8 points in the first quarter already, looking real good, carrying the team. As I said, a very, very good shooter, very, very good at attacking the rim. His speed is insane as well. But getting back to what I was saying, you need a consistently good shooter, like who is a proven shooter, and whites will occasionally go in for them. Even like DBG, if you guys know who he is, I've talked about him a lot in my 2K videos. He's talked a little bit about it. He says he's shooting about 35% from 3, which is about league average in the NBA, so shooting only 35% from 3 in this game is not great, and he's gotten used to the meter. He is good with the meter. Like, if you watch his gameplays, it shows, like, that he is actually a decent shooter, as I try and shoot with Kobe right there. As you can see, shooting with the stick is just weird. So, I'm still getting used to it right there. I was a little bit wide left, so that's what happened there. We get the nice little steal, pushing the break with Ben Simmons, I believe. I tried to hop step here, but it didn't actually hop step, but we got fouled, so we got taken to the line, I believe, right here. I don't know if I made these. Yep, I used the button, and I think I actually missed both of these with the button, but Ben Simmons, not a good free throw shooter at all, but he makes the second one, so it's not too bad. Pretty much at the beginning of the first, we're up by 4. We're playing the game pretty well. We're not playing too insanely. Oh, and this is limited, by the way, so this is not my main lineup. This is my limited team. You're only allowed to have 1 Ruby, and that for me has to be Rick Smits. I mean, he's 7'4", insane defender, as he just John Con, or is it John Konchak? I don't remember what his first name is. It goes right up over Rick Smits as I say that. But right here, I'm not exactly sure what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was running a floppy. I was really trying to get the shooting going, but it wasn't really working. Couldn't really create anything when it comes to shooting, so I kind of just went back to the post. He started doubling. I wanted to shoot it right here, but again, wide left, 88% contest. It's so hard to shoot with a stick in this game if you're not used to it. It's a little bit confusing when it comes to shooting. When it's layups, it's pretty easy, but I'm still getting used to it. We'll see whether this is going to work as I take a defensive 3-second violation. I swear I was out of the paint there. But, I mean, 2K's been pretty fun, but it's been hard, I will say that. At this point in the game, I switched to a 2-3 zone because I knew that this guy was not going to make a shot unless he was getting lucky. And so I switched to the 2-3 zone at this point. I tried driving there with Jamario Moon, and I guess it went in. I don't remember that shot going in. I thought it was a bad shot. But Jamario Moon, that card is insane, man. He's got like a 95 driving dunk. He's got like an 85 speed. He's very similar to Ben Simmons. He's only 6'8", I believe, though, while Ben Simmons is like 6'10". So that's the difference there, but a very, very, very good card in Jamario Moon. I believe you only need 5 triple threat off, not 5, 15 triple threat offline wins. Definitely pick up that man. Going into the second quarter, I was up 15-11. Not a bad start to the second quarter. I believe I didn't sub out my starters until about a minute or 2 minutes in. I'll have to see when I did, but this man brings in his bench. And this man, I will say, he started to get hot with shooting. That, like I said about Klay Thompson, you'll see what happens later, is he is a very, very good shooter in this game. If you can green with Klay Thompson, you can have success. But as you guys can see, Jamario Moon on the break, throwing it down with the left. Very nice dunk. Jamario Moon on the break, and he gets another easy dunk. I guess this was Jamario Moon's corner. I do not remember anything in this game, because this was, I think, earlier this morning. I'm recording this kind of late at night. I believe this was earlier this morning. A nice little slam by Jamario Moon, but I don't remember this at all. As he takes a 3 with Westbrook. Not the best. We get it up to Jamario Moon again. He goes right at the rim and gets the foul. Goes to the line. You love to see it. Jamario Moon, very, very good card. Like I said, I don't remember much, so I'm not exactly going to remember what happens as I start shooting with the stick right there. As you guys can see, you got to try and center it in the middle. Right there, I missed the free throw. Like I said, the stick is hard to get used to. I'm probably going to mainly use the button when it comes to free throws. It's Mo Cheeks gets a nice little steal right there, and he fouls Ben Simmons. The stick's hard to get used to, man. Right here is, I believe, when I subbed in my bench. I was trying to get to the rim with Mo Cheeks right here. He has his takeover, but he gets absolutely blocked right there. But I believe I had my bench coming in pretty soon, but I think this is where this man, it was either the second or third quarter, he started to get hot with Klay Thompson, where he was just dotting up my zone and making threes every play as he passes up with Zion right there, but he passes it back, shoots the 3 with Zion. Can't get it to go, man. Like I said, threes don't go in this year, man. Unless it's a green or a well-known shooter, they just don't go in. Nice little hop step from Ben Simmons, but he sadly misses the easy layup. Ben Simmons missing in like his first layup of the game, but overall I was playing pretty well this game. Rick Smith has 2, 7, and 3, an insane stat line, a weird one to say the least. Looked kind of like a Draymond Green stat line. But overall, this game, I felt like I played pretty well so far as he knocked down that white with Klay Thompson. Like I said, Klay Thompson can knock down the whites. Surprisingly, he's actually pretty good in this game as a Emerald. As I get stripped of the ball right there, he's coming down the court, gives it to Russell Westbrook. We'll see what he does on this possession. I don't exactly remember. Tries to get it back to Klay, and Klay on the three-point line actually misses a white right there. I thought he almost went on to, didn't miss with the Klay that game, but he actually did, I guess. Getting it to Ben Simmons, a nice little finish, nice little green right there with the stick, as you guys can see, with it saying center. Stick, still really hard to get used to, but I'm starting to get used to it. Like I said, with layups, it's not extremely hard to get used to, but on shooting, it definitely is going to take some time for me to get used to it. Pretty much, I'm just going to continue to try and play some triple threat online, use some shooters, and try and get that. But as you guys can see, he greens with Klay Thompson using square, which I got to give him props. But Klay Thompson is one of the easier cards to shoot with this game. Like I said, Allen Houston, other guys, Mitch Richmond, Klay Thompson, all pretty easy to not green with, but to make shots with. And saying easy for this year, I should say, as he takes a nice shot with Terrence Ross, but it doesn't go in. On this possession, I thought this game was unlimited when I originally started playing it. And I believe I needed a wait, no. All right, so let me track back on my thoughts right there. I thought this game was limited when I played it, but I believe it was actually an unlimited game. So I kind of messed up what I was doing. I needed 10 points with a Clippers player in limited, so I threw in Montrezl Harrell. I was really trying to feed him the ball, and I was actually doing somewhat decent. I missed right there, as I say. So, but I had like 14 points. You needed 10 with a Clippers player, and I thought I was unlimited, so I thought I could complete the challenge. I didn't end up completing the challenge. I needed the challenge so I get like 200 XP. Would have been nice, but I didn't end up completing the challenge, which sucks because obviously I was playing unlimited instead of limited. But I mean, a little bit confusing. I swear I clicked limited, but this was my unlimited game. Yeah, I mean, that's why you'll probably see me making dumb decisions trying to feed Harrell, because I was really trying to get him to his 10 points. Right here was a nice little feed inside to Harrell. Nice little finish. Harrell's only 6'7" as well, so it's a little bit tough to play him at center. But we do have 6'11" John Isaac out there, who's an insane defender. So I wasn't too concerned there. And somehow I got the defensive 3-second violation. I hate that in this game. I hate the defensive 3-second violations. They're so annoying. I'm just not used to dealing with them. So I make those mistakes. But, you know, it's not a big deal. Let's see what my opponent does. Bledsoe leading the fast break, getting it up to Harold, and Harold with a nice little finish. That's a nice little play right there. Like I said, I was feeding Harold. He's got 8 points at this point in the game. I was trying to feed Harold. There's only about 30 seconds left in the second as John Isaac gets the steal right there. Giving it up to Harold again once, I guess, and Klay Thompson absolutely locks me up. Bledsoe was wide open in the corner, but I was really trying to get it to Harold. Harold gets it open right there and misses the layup, gets the rebound again, and gets fouled. He gets sent to the line. With 6 seconds left in the second quarter, I don't know what I did right here. I guess I sent Harold to the basket, and he missed the layup. That's good to know. And he got blocked on the second attempt. All right, ending off the second quarter, we had a pretty nice lead. I did not see what it was. I believe I was in the 30s. We'll see right here, 30-20, a 10-point lead going into the second half. We were looking actually pretty decent. We were holding the lead at this point, and I was feeling pretty good. And oh man, I didn't commentate that. I will probably throw the clip in of him making that three-pointer, but Klay Thompson knocking down another white three. It's just kind of annoying that only certain players can make white threes. As Montrezl Harrell gets a nice, easy finish. Inside, he's got 10 points, 2 rebounds right now. I'm not playing a bad game at all, but like I said, it's a little annoying that only certain players really are going to make a ton of whites. Right here, he takes the shot with Terrence Ross. Doesn't go in because it's not Klay Thompson, obviously. I know he's trying to feed Klay Thompson at this point. Klay Thompson, he's open, and he almost made that one. I thought he did make that one, and Klay Thompson's open again, and see if he makes it. He makes it. See, he made three white threes with Klay Thompson this game. Shooting with Klay Thompson is actually a really good idea. I know I said shooting's bad this year. It doesn't look like it when he's shooting with Klay Thompson, but I have not even tried. I've pretty much given up on shooting this year as I try to feed Melo right here, but he gets blocked, gets fouled though, so he goes to the line. Not too bad. I believe at this point I was debating about just coming out in man-to-man because Klay Thompson was just getting so wide open right here. Klay Thompson for another green, man. He was getting close, so I was getting frustrated at this point. I went to my defensive settings. I was making sure my players, they needed to absolutely clamp up Klay Thompson because they weren't doing that in the zone. I switched to tight, hoping that would work in the zone, but later you guys will see it didn't. I had to end up switching to man because this man was just hitting Klay on the in the zone and really being able to shoot with him, as I missed the nice little drive there with Jonathan Isaac. But he was looking for Klay. As you guys can see, Klay sitting up in the corner, another green. He was on fire with Klay. I will give him that. He was knocking down his shots with Klay Thompson. I was getting frustrated for sure. I was getting frustrated that he was making these shots with Klay Thompson. Driving in with Bledsoe. I hit John Isaac. He can't hit the three. I hit the side of the backboard. It is really hard to use the stick on shooting this year. I'm still getting used to it, but as you guys can see, I switched to a man-to-man defense. I could not run that zone against this man anymore because Klay Thompson was just getting too wide open. As you guys can see, he's really trying to get something working with Klay Thompson here, but because of man-to-man, Melo was locking him down. He wasn't going anywhere. Melo is actually an extremely underrated defender, in my opinion. I know people are going to disagree with me on that, but Melo played good defense right there as we get it to Avery Bradley, back to Montrez, trying to bully ball Nerlens Noel in the paint and ends up getting blocked. John Isaac with the rebound, getting it out to Melo. I don't remember exactly what I did here. I guess I tried getting a screen. It gets nearly stolen. Avery Bradley to the rim, and he gets a nice little layup, I guess, barely with any time left. Avery Bradley scoring his first points of the game, which is nice. He's getting it to Klay Thompson, man. He was really trying to get a shot going with Klay Thompson, but we had our best defenders with Bledsoe, John Isaac, all covering him, trying to play the best defense we could. We got a nice little rebound there, pushed on the floor. We got Avery Bradley on the break, up to back to John Isaac, up to Bledsoe, where it's almost a steal. I thought it was a steal. It goes to Harold. Harold in the paint is gonna make the layup. That's pretty nice right there. At this point in the third, I believe I subbed in my starters just because my bench, it was playing okay, but we were struggling on defense for sure, as he just makes that nice little layup. Coming down on offense, we got Bledsoe leading the point guard. I really love this Bledsoe card because he's an insane defender, and he's actually pretty good at running to the rim, as John Isaac does a step back fade. I actually hit the meter in a good spot, but I just accidentally stepped back instead of shooting the ball first, as he somehow gets that ball right there. And as our starters come in right here, I was feeling pretty good about this game. We're up by 6. I was coming out, and man, I was not expecting I wasn't expecting Clay to do much else this game. He wasn't even in the game, so he couldn't really do much, but I was expecting to win this game just because we were able to finally stop Clay. I was feeling confident, and I'm pretty happy with how this game went so far, and we've been playing really well. As Jamario Moon, or Mo Cheeks, almost gets a steal there. Jamario Moon on the break, see if he can get something going. Nice little green right there with the stick, center for 49% covered. I have noticed when you're using the stick, it is so much easier to green higher contest shots because you have much more time to make a decision on where the meter is going to actually be. And I've been doing much better when it comes to layups with the stick, I will say, as we get nice defense right there by Rick Smith, pushing it up to Jamario Moon. Get him on the break, see if he can make a play. He gets foul taken to the foul line. We're up by 8 at this point, about 30 seconds left in the third. I believe we make both these free throws. We go ahead, take a 10-point lead. We were looking pretty good at this point. Alright, at the end of the third quarter, we end off with up 12, 46 to 34. I had 2 free throws with Rick Smits near the end. We made both of those, giving us the 12-point lead at the end of the third. Man, we're looking pretty good here. As long as he doesn't get hot with Clay, we were gonna win this game. This was maybe my 4th game of limited. No, it was my 5th. This was my 5th game of limited. This was the last game of oh no, wait, no, this was my unlimited game. I completely forgot. This was my only unlimited game that I've played so far, and I mean, I won, so I'm pretty happy with that. As Ben Simmons gets a nice little layup right there. Ben Simmons dominating throughout this game, hitting a bunch of baskets at the rim, playing really well. Pushing the break with Kobe. Kobe absolutely know the nice hop step and getting fouled. I thought that was and maybe it was in a different game, but I know Kobe had a really nice dunk. That's why I said absolutely, because I expected him to dunk there, but I guess that was in a different game. Little hop step right there by Kobe was pretty nice, but I mean, he did get fouled, so that's fine, I guess. Up by 16 at this point, looking pretty good. Another thing I just noticed is with Rick Smits, I was at 4, 11, and 4. 4 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. That's a pretty good stat line for a big man, I will say, as he gets the rebounds, pushing the break once again with Kobe up to Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons with a nice little finish right there. He's insane at finishing into the rim. Like I said, he's like 5K. You guys are starting to know many spent series. You're just playing the game, kind of budgety. He's probably fits on the best team in 2K. He's so good. Pick that man up if you need a power forward or a small forward. He's so good, man. As we push the break with Jamario Moon, hit it, Kobe, going right at the rim, throwing it down. Very, very nice. He hasn't scored in 3 minutes, apparently. Because in the fourth, it's about 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. We're looking really good on this point. Ben Simmons going at the rim, passing it to Jamario Moon. Jamario Moon can't quite finish it, man. Dang, that would have been a nice little finish right there. Alright guys, I don't really want to waste any more of your time. We ended up winning that game like some 61 to 34. Ignore the controller battery low thing. It's a little bit annoying. I haven't changed my profile picture in a long time, I just realized. But yeah, we won that game pretty effectively. We outplayed that man pretty well, and as you guys can see, we were 1-0 in unlimited. I was pretty happy with that game. We played pretty well. But yeah, guys, as you guys can see, I was a little confused. Like, we just played an unlimited game instead of a limited game, and I was like, dang, man, I didn't get the Montrezl Harrell challenge done. But it's not a big deal, guys. That was me. That was my first YouTube gameplay of 2K20, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, and nutties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.